Welcome back, everybody, to the Meeple Marathon and our continued coverage of Altar Quest. I'm going to be doing another playthrough today, hopefully making a lot less mistakes than I made in my very first playthrough, which we put on video. This one is also going to be a true solo game, so I'm just playing with a single hero. And I am going to be showing off Leyson Pines, who is one of the Blacklist Kickstarter exclusive heroes, the one that was designed by Isaac Childress. And this whole, at least the hero, threat, and villain deck were designed by Isaac Childress. I'll be playing Pillaging the Vault as the quest, Broderick Heston as the villain, and the Lunarian as the threat deck. If you are interested in knowing how to set the game up or how to play, I would encourage you to go check out my how to set up and play video, where I actually set up this exact scenario here and go through the the basic steps of how to play. So I'm not really going to cover a lot of that. I'm just going to get going. For those of you who are not familiar with this quest, I essentially need to, as I unlock features, I need to get adjacent to them and gain quest tokens off the feature cards. And the quest deck may change up how that quest token can be obtained, but I'm essentially going to be going around looting, which a lot of times requires me to alter the dice here. Looting to get the quest tokens. Once I've filled up my backpack, I've pillaged the vault, and I just need to get back to the stairs. I need to get 4 quest tokens on my backpack here. And that's pretty much it. For anybody who's unfamiliar with Leyson Pines, really, it's just the fact that he's a werewolf. So at any point in time, I can spend a shadow rune to take a damage and flip this card. I also will flip my starting equipment. So you can see I go from having a bow and being ranged to being melee, but also having much better attack stats. So I tend to spend most of my time in wolf form, but it also depends on what my starting hand looks like, which happens to be that it's pretty wolf heavy. So here's my starting hand, and you can see that I have 3 wolf cards and a elf card. So as I'm in elf form currently, I can only play this card on my turn. I'd have to switch into werewolf turn in order to play these other 3. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know. If you're familiar with the game, then let's go ahead and get started. Obviously, I need to get off this map tile here. So let's just go 1, 2, and we'll start with this big room first here. So I should have 1 point of movement left over. Let's reveal a room. Our feature card, or our feature, is going to be the Blessed Fountain. Okay, so it's a large miniature, so it goes on all 4. Sit there in the corner like that. If we are adjacent to it when it activates, we can roll an altar die, which can be handy because this altar actually does not have us re-roll the altar dice, so they sit pretty stagnant throughout the game. All right, so now we need to draw a quest card. And this one reads, just for the sake of time, I'm not going to read all the little flavor text here. Just when revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card. Each hero must draw 1 lurker, place 1 quest token on that card, and spawn the lurker in the nearest space adjacent to the room's feature. Okay, so first of all, we need to draw a lurker. All right. Feral Mother. I need to even remember if this is her. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that's Feral Mother. Okay, so she's our lurker. So she doesn't get a colored base. This is roughly, it's adjacent and it's closest to the door, so we'll put her there. This now goes into my threat area, so let's kind of put her, I guess we'll put her above my cards right now. I'm going to try and stay in this general area, but it's really hard to get all of this on camera at one time. So, all right, so we've got our threat. We put the quest token on the lurker, There you go. While this card is attached, each time a hero defeats a lurker, that hero may gain any quest tokens on that lurker's card. After defeating the last lurker, discard this card. Okay. I don't really need this anymore, so I'm just going to stick it over here. All right. And then last thing we need to do is, hold on. Attach this card to the hero's room. Feature each hero must draw one lurker, place one quest token on the card, spawn the lurker. Okay, yeah, so I still have to draw threat. So I'll draw threat now, which is an event, Call of Loon. Each hero with 2 or more threat tokens must activate each werewolf in their threat area. Each hero with no werewolf in their threat area must change 1 altar die to shadow. Okay, well, I'm not using the water. So, there you go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. All right. Good, that was actually pretty good, so I can just focus on one thing now. All right, and I have 1 additional point of movement. So that's gonna get me just inside the door here. So that was my first action, essentially. Now, she is pretty far away, but luckily I am in elf form. I've got some range here. So, I'm gonna need to move 3. Yeah, I'm not ready to exhaust that. Heal 1 damage and draw 1 card. Maybe I'll do that. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Still not getting me close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm at 5. Perfect. Okay. But this reaction card here that I'm wanting to play is range 4. So that's a bummer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Anyway, I shake it, I'm going to be stuck there. All right, so let's go ahead and exhaust this card. So we're going to turn it sideways. I have to roll out this die. We got flame, okay. And I get to deal 1 damage to an enemy within range. This is direct damage because the Feral Mother actually has 2 shields, essentially 2 natural defense. All right, what do I want to do here? I really don't want, but maybe that's the best thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and exhaust this. Heal 1 damage, I'm wasting it, but I'm going to draw a card. Let's see if it's something I can use. Okay. Lose the scent. Search. Okay, I get my base stat +1, so it's actually 3. Then each hero within range will move 1 space. Perfect. And this is an action. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play this card. This is going to be my second action. No, this will be my third action because I moved again. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to hold on to you. Okay. All right, Feral Mother, we're just going to take a shot at you here. We are rolling 2 dice. I don't have anything else to boost it with. So let's see. Will this put us... Can you guys see that? Yeah, just barely. Okay. We can put it right here. All right. Okay, so I'm just starting out, so I have no focus tokens, so I'll gain 1 focus. Unfortunately, that's only 2 hits, so nothing gets through, and we're basically done. So I'm going to draw a card, and we've got another lose the scent. All right, so let's see here. That was my third action. All right, so now we're going to go up here to our threat phase. I don't have any threat tokens. We're going to go down here to Feral Mother. She's going to engage at 5. So we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should put her right there. And then inflict 5 using the orange stat. Man, that's rough. And she's going to then make me resist 3. This is going to hurt, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. So, whoops. Explosions are always good. Explosions are always good. Ooh, boy. How far can we go? Okay, so this has actually turned out to be really well. This is why I love these dice, because a 1 dice roll on the inflict 5 action turned into 4 successes. So I'm actually only taking 1 damage. But unfortunately there's lots of shadow in the room. So we're gonna have to roll that out, and she's gonna make me resist 3 on a 2 dice roll. Ooh, another burst. All right, so let's see, this is early on, so I'll just take 1 and I'll gain another. No, I thought that was a success. So resist 3, that's 1 success. I can spend my 1 to turn that into a second, and then actually gain it back with the 3rd, only taking 1 damage. Okay, yeah, I did that right. Okay. All right, over here. This guy's staying put. All this stuff basically says is that it's healing the Black Wolf, and it just sits on this card. So I've gone through all this. He is full on health, so more than likely this card is going to spawn him. If the Black Wolf figure is on the board, it's not. So let's jump down to the bottom. Heals 1 damage. Then if there's no damage, spawn the Black Wolf figure in the revealed room with the most characters. So these are pretty straightforward for him. Broderick, this is essentially Broderick Heston in wolf form. He is like me. He can jump back and forth. So he pops in. He messes with us. We have to hit him for 5. And then he goes into the shadows, heals up, and then comes back out. So, all right. Let's see here. I got a whole lot more I need to deal with, but I've got a decent card here, and I can flip into... Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we've done the villain phase, quest phase. Each hero with less than 4 quest tokens on their backpack card may move up to 2 spaces. So that's actually pretty handy. I'm trying to get here. So let's go 1, 2. I'm planning on fighting these guys, but at least I was able to advance a little bit closer. All right, and then I'm not adjacent, so nothing there. Oh, and over here, there is no, I don't have an armor token, and there's no earth, so we're good. All right, coming back to me. Let's see, this is, can I do anything for this? He 1 damage and draw a card, but you know, I can peek over here, and using the shadow die over here is much better. And this is essentially the same thing. That one's earth, so I can't use this either. So, all right. So what I'm going to do here is suffer 1 damage to flip this card. All right. So we roll that back out. Water is worthless. I suffer a damage, and now we are in wolf form. Boom, boom, boom. All right, where's my wolf? So I have changed now. All right, so that was simply exhausting my card. I'm not gonna turn it because I don't plan on switching back anytime soon. Okay, what do we want to do here first? Yeah, let's go ahead and play this card. So this is an action, so we'll flip over one of these, and I get to attack, and this attack targets each enemy within range. Unfortunately, I don't have that either anymore. So this is a really nice setup, but you have to have shadow. And right now, I'm not getting any benefit out of the current rune, so I'm actually going to go ahead and exhaust this to roll up to 2 altar dice. Let's see. I really don't need these all. Well, no, that could get me back. Okay. All right, perfect. Even though, unfortunately, I just exhausted this card, so I can no longer use the bottom portion. But at least now I'm going to be able to use this. So let's go ahead and attack. This is a 3 dice attack for me. All right, so pretty straightforward. 3 damage. I could turn it into 4, so I think I will, because this guy needs 5 to get him off my back. All right, so essentially I only needed, yes, I needed, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, it's just 2. So this Feral Mother's not even done yet. And this guy's taking 3 damage. All right. So that guy stays over there. Now, I can spend this out in order to gain my focus back. Okay, so this card's done. Wasn't nearly as good of a roll as I was hoping for. So, let's see here. What else can we use? For each success, move 1 space. That would allow me to search again. There's not a weapon card down there. And that was my first action. So what do we want to do with our second action here? That's not really helpful right now. I could do this and just move out of the way, but I don't really want to. Maybe I should not have switched into beast form so quickly. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and do what the wolf does, and let's get the Feral Mother out of the way. So we'll do a basic attack here, which is also 3 dice. We're just looking for 3 attack. Man, so I gotta hit on all 3. I only have 1 focus to spend. So once I roll, you know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna spend our next one on the werewolf here, because he should be easier. So 3 dice attack. And I'll tell you why I did this. So that's all I need. I'm just at this point trying to gain some extra focus out of it. Perfect. And what I've done here is gained myself a supply. So this guy goes back over here. He gets his full health. I'm pretty sure the excess damage does not go on here, which is unfortunate. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know, because that would have been nice. He's gonna take him longer to heal back up. Okay, so now at this point I have 2 focus tokens, 1 supply. I could turn this into a 4 dice roll, but I think with 2 focus tokens, I think I'm okay. So I'm gonna spend my 3rd action to attack her as well. And there's just 3 basic successes, so that's what I needed exactly. Boom. This gets to go to my backpack. And she gets put back away. All right. So I did not advance towards this, but I was able to get the quest token. And that's really the name of the game here, is making it into 4 rooms and getting the quest token. So let's see here. What do we want to do now? We've got these, got this. All right. That was my 3 actions. I have nothing else that I want to spend in any way. So let's move on up here. I have no threat cards, so we skip on the threat phase. The villain phase is going to say remove 1 damage. It's going to come down here, remove 1 damage. Oh, this is going to say remove 1 damage again. All right, so we rolled that out. So he healed himself for 3, and then we draw his card. Basically, this upper portion says if it's on the board, it's not. Heals 1 damage. And then it would say spawn him if he's damage free, but he's not yet. So he stays put. We get 1 more Black Wolf free round. So let's focus here. Focus, focus, focus. All right. Okay. All right, moving down here. I have less than 4 quest tokens, so I can move 2 spaces. So where do we want to go? Do I want to bother searching the altar? It's going to allow me to roll altar dice. Or do I just continue on and push towards the next feature? I think I'm just going to push on, to be honest with you. So, let's see here. 1, 2. We'll head up into this room up here. Right? Or do I want to stay up here? Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2. 1 away. All right. There's no earth, so I can't gain an armor token. I'm not adjacent to it, so nothing else activates. All right. So it's now my turn. And what do we want to do here? Obviously, we want to reveal a room, so we'll have to spend an action to start our movement here and reveal a room. All right, so we're gonna have 2 points of movement left. We've done the locked chest here. So if you are, you can basically get additional search cards for the locked chest. And you can search it for free, essentially. All right, so let's bring out the locked chest, throw it into the room. Goodness. All right, it's gonna go right there. I will have 2 points of movement left. Let me spawn my lurkers first. Let's draw a quest card before that. All right, this one says, when revealed, place 1 quest token on this room's feature card. Each hero with 1 or more quest tokens on their backpack card must discard 1 focus. Each hero with no quest tokens on their backpack card gains 1 focus. All right, so that's really, I'm in the middle. So we're gonna put this over here on the locked chest card and continue on our way. So just stick that right there. All right, so we're still in wolf form. I may actually, oh, sorry, lurker card. Or not lurker card, threat card. Moonchild, green. So she's gonna go up here above us and let's get our Moonchild into a green thing here. And here you go. She pops up here. All right, so she's got 6 health, pretty good range. Doesn't really move a lot. Inflicting for 5 against green, which is okay stat for me. She's also using Shadow Die, which is not there. She's got 1 automatic defense. Okay, so I have 2 more points of movement to spend, so I can get as far as right here, which is very unfortunate because I am so close. So close. 1, 2, 3. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to play my feat card, which allows me to test agility, green, and for each success I can move 1 space. Unfortunately, there is not. Gosh, do I want to do this just to be able to search? Be able to get right up close to her? Search +1. Maybe we'll do that, actually. Maybe I should hold on to this feat card. So I've got the rune there to do what I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna exhaust this. Let's get back into, oh, freaking water. Let's get back into elf form. So we're gonna flip all these back over. All right. Now, I'm going to play this card, which is a search +1, so it's 3 dice now. Then I can move 1 space, so I'll be adjacent to it, gain an armor token, and use the water to move an additional space, gain an armor token, and then I should be within easy range with my bow. So Let's search. All right. Give me one more. Okay. So, what we need to do here, I've searched the room. So this locked chest does that, but that's my first one. So I gain, quick route. Okay, so this is essentially going to sit up here in my active area, because I don't believe this is a card I have to pay to put down. I've seen this before, but it's not like one of these cards, which says action ongoing werewolf, and I can use it again and again, exhaust or use. I believe I just get this. So I'm going to be keeping this off to the side. I'll let you guys know when it gets used, but quick route's very handy. Helps me move around the board essentially. So, okay. So I searched. I should gain 3 supply for that, which is very helpful. And I get to move 1 space. So let's actually just move right here and gain 1 armor token. Perfect. Now I can spend the water. Get these out of here. All right, to move 1 space and gain 1 armor token. Okay, perfect. All right, so that was my second action. Now I am going to spend, there's no wind. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm going to attack. Range 5, plenty of room there. I'm also at this point going to go ahead and exhaust my backpack because I'm adjacent to the feature with a quest token on it. So I'm going to exhaust my backpack. That's going to allow me to take the quest token off of here. Now I don't need to stand adjacent to the locked chest if I don't want to. All right, but my reaction here is playing it before a hero within range rolls dice for an attack. So maybe now that I read this card, I could have played it earlier because the hero is me. Obviously, I am within range of 4. But I'm discarding 1 armor token that I just gained. So this is all planned. Oh, no, from their target. Sorry. And the hero adds 1 crit to the result. So we are already attacking for 2. I am going to spend 1 supply that I just gained to add a 3rd die. And now I'll be definitely adding a crit. So let's just go ahead and finish rolling out our dice. There's another crit. Okay, so here's our result. Then, I believe this is how you play it. I get to throw in a crit, which is going to give me another die roll. So boom, a crushing hit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to spend a focus to turn this into, so I'm definitely going to do that. Take her out. Right off the bat. Boom. Boom. She gone. I get a supply. And this room has been cleared. So I've spent this. I've now taken my 3 actions. But the question is, do I want to stay adjacent to the locked chest in order to draw a search card? Or do I move 2 spaces and put myself right here to open up this room next turn? I think that's what we're going to do. Because I'm trying to get this all done here. And so I'm exhausting this technically. We'll put it back down here. All right. But that I'm not going to reveal the room. Because I can only reveal 1 room per act. And I already did this one. Which is fine. Because I don't want to reveal a room. I don't want to have any threat to activate right now. We're just simply going to go through the process of threat phase, nothing. However, villain phase, all of the damage is basically coming off the wolf. And we know what this says. It's not on the board. So it's going to spawn in the room with the most characters. That's obviously me. And so it comes in right there with us. Now the question is, do I spend the next turn dealing with this thing or running away from it? So that is an interesting question. All right, over here to the quest cards. I have each here with less than 4 quest tokens on their backpack can move up to 2 spaces. I don't want to do that. There is no earth, so I'm not gaining any armor tokens. I'm no longer adjacent to this feature. So we have essentially rolled back into the hero turn with a werewolf chasing us down. So let's see here. The card I drew at the end of the last turn was a feat card, which allows me to basically heal or gain focus. I don't really have a whole lot that I can use to help me attack that werewolf up there. So, but I also can't switch. I cannot flip into werewolf form because I don't have a shadow die. So that is something to consider. I'm basically probably going to run for it here. I guess I could take 2 actions to try and attack it. But I've got no wind. I could roll the altar dice up here and just see what I get. I could use this to heal 1 damage and draw a card. That's not a bad idea. Just see if I can get some better stuff. So let's do that. Let's start here. Let's exhaust this, heal 1 damage, draw a card. That card is Spot Weakness. Okay, so this really isn't that bad of a card to have. Okay, so now let's, oh, so we use this. No, water is not what I needed. Gain 1 armor. Continue to do that. No, I think I'm just going to attack for 2. I'm going to play this one as well. So this is my first action. I have no armor token to discard. This is the Black Wolf's card, by the way. He's got that, but no armor tokens. So I'm going to be adding a crit. I will spend a supply to make this a 3 dice attack. All right. So no. So this is adding my crit, and then I get to roll for the crit. So 1, 2, 3, 4 without spending any focus. And what I really need to do is get to 6, but unfortunately I can't get there. So I can spend 1. Ugh. Oh, this is such pain. Such a pain. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to spend my only focus to turn this into a success. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll gain that focus back. Unfortunately, this is only going to put 4 damage on this guy. And he can move 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's definitely making it into this room next turn. But that was only my first action. So what to do next? Do I take another shot at him? I think I do. I think I kind of have to. All right, so I should be okay. I really just need, this is a 2 dice attack. I need 2 successes. I've got 1 focus to spend, so I'm gonna risk it. Okay, this is getting better. This is getting better. All right, I'll take that focus token. I definitely did 5 damage to him. So let's take his card. Let's put it back over here. Give it its 5 health. He's gone. Gain a supply. And that was my second action. So at this point now, I think I am going to reveal the next room. So let's do this. And we've got the fungal patch. Okay. So the fungal patch, we'll put that right there. Where is the fungal patch? it's gonna sit right there. Let's draw a quest card. This one says, when revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card. Do not draw threat cards. Interact. While in this room, task 1. Each hero must draw 1 lurker. Activate. Okay, so I want to get rid of this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get over there this turn. Okay, so I've spent 2 actions. Now, do I flip over into wolf form? There's lots of water, so I can move 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So I could use up my quick route, which could hurt. I mean, that would not be fun. I could flip over into my wolf form. Maybe we'll do that and use this feat. Oh, but I don't have the right. Darn it. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so I have to, it says hidden chimes. Essentially, it's like an alert system that's been activated inside the dungeon, and I need to put 4 success tokens on it at a task of 1. But the problem is, I know from playing earlier, I can just flip this over and show you that Leyson's, whatever this is, stat is only 1. It's one of his worst stats. So really, I want to stay in elf form here. But every time this thing activates, I have to draw a lurker card. Oh man, such tough decisions. I really don't want to lose my quick route either. So let's just see here. Let's exhaust our quick route for 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to be drawing a lurker card no matter what. So I think what's best is actually... No, I can't. I can't just flip over into wolf form whenever I want to. So, alright, I'm going to play this other search card here. It's going to allow me to advance a little bit closer, possibly gain something useful, and it's going to allow me to roll out one of these die here at the end. So, alright, search. Ooh, 2 crits. 1 more crit. 1 more crit. Okay, so I'm going to get a focus token out of that. I've got, I mean, stuff for days here. Search token is going to go on the feature card, like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't believe that there's a limit to the amount of supply you can have, but I could be wrong. So right now I'm just swimming in it. Okay. Then I can move 1 space, gain 1 armor token. And then I will roll. Let me get rid of some of these dice here. Roll out 1 of these. Flame. Okay. To move 1 space and gain 1 armor token. Actually, let's move right there. Gain 1 armor token. Okay, so that was my 3rd action, unfortunately. I don't really have any other dice I can spend, any other cards I can use up. So we are simply going to deal with all this stuff now. So I don't have any threat because I didn't draw any threat cards because of this quest card. So now let's move down here. Heal 1 damage. Okay, there's no shadow. Heal 1 damage. All right, and then I'm pretty sure we know what this card's going to say. Yep, heal 1 damage, and it still has health on it. So we've got another turn of freedom. Okay, then we go down here to the quest. Ooh, okay, hold on. Each hero with less than 4 quest tokens on their backpack may move up to 2 spaces. I only have 2, so I can go 1, 2. I'm now adjacent to the fungal patch. So over here now, this says interact, activate. Each hero must draw one lurker card, and this one says a hero adjacent to this feature may deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. Now I believe, now what order do these go in? This is attached to the fungal patch, so I believe it doesn't cover it up. I believe I still activate it. Do I get to choose how I activate it? Because I'm about to draw a lurker card here, which is a Crowl Assassin. Okay. No, it's not a Crowl Assassin. All right, so here's my Crowl Assassin Lurker. And now a hero adjacent to the feature may deal 1 damage to any enemy in this room. So I feel like I can throw a fungus at him and hit him with the damage, because he's going to be hard to kill here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, so we are good. Good to go. Let's see here. All right, so he doesn't activate right now. We've already been through the threat phase. We've already done this. There is nothing up here to use with the altar. I want to hold on to my... Wait. I may actually do this. I may actually discard an armor token in order to... I discard an armor token to flip this to this. Okay. That was the Quaking Altar. Alright. Okay, so I think we're ready to go here now. Let's bring all this stuff back. And, let's see. The first thing I'm going to do is interact with this thing. I'm going to spend a supply to add 1 to it. So this is a 3 dice roll. And I'm looking for 4 total successes here. So 1, 2. I will go ahead and spend 2 focuses to turn that into 3, 4. And this is now complete. So we're done with this quest card. I get to get a quest token on my backpack, so that's not my 3rd. That stays there. All right. All right, so that was my first action. Now my second action is going to be... That's a feat, so I may as well do that here in a second. Okay. I'm going to exhaust this die to deal 1 direct damage. Okay. Do I want to use up that other one? Yeah, why not? Or do I want to roll 2 altar dice? Yeah, let's exhaust this to roll 2 altar dice. So, not really using either of these right now. Ugh, still not getting what I need. No shadow. Okay. All right. So now, at this point, I can attack him with green. I will spend another supply, because I got so many of it. 3 dice attack. I'm looking for 4. Ugh. And there's only 3. So that's my second action. And so that's really only going to put 1 on him. I don't really have anything else that can put just 1 hit on the guy. I do have this feat card. So I think I am going to go ahead and play this feat card here. If I stay next to the fungal patch, then after this thing activates and attacks me, I can get rid of it. So we may just do that. I may actually search next to it. Oh, because if I search next to it, I can deal 1 damage to an enemy in the room. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and do this feat because it's not going to cost me an action. Testing 2 dice. For each success, choose a hero within range to either heal 1 damage or gain 1 focus. All right, so that is, if I spend my focus, then I'm just getting it back. So it's kind of a wash. All right, I'm taking the focus. That was somewhat of a wasted card. I was hoping for something better. All right, now let us interact with the fungal patch. Search using orange, which unfortunately is only one. There's already a search token on here. So we will spend one to at least turn this into 2. So I need I need 3 successes. I'm gonna have to get lucky here. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my 2 focus, exactly 2 focus. I have to turn this into 3 successes. That's gonna allow me to draw this card. Of course, I draw this one now. Could have used that a second ago, but it's gonna allow me to gain 1 supply, which is gonna allow me to deal 1 direct damage to this guy and get rid of our lurker card. It's gonna be 1 more supply. All right, so took out the lurker. We are 3 things away. The wolf is gonna come back, and it's gonna be in this room, because what I am gonna do is exhaust my quick route. However, I can kind of get this out of the way here. To go 1 and just stop right here, because I don't want to activate another room. Or do I want to be in this room? Actually, yeah, I don't want to be way over here. So I was here 1, 2. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's get this out of the way, because our wolf guy is going to be coming back here in a second. So threat, no threat. What's really nice is I have not come across a trap yet, because traps basically just throw threat at you like crazy. So I've not had to deal with that. All right, so we know what's going to happen here. All of this is going to be taken off. We're going to draw this card, and it's going to say spawn him right here. So he comes in. We can put his card back up here. All right, he's not activating. Each hero, so then we come all the way down to the quest cards. Each hero with less than 4 quest tokens, that's me, can move 2 spaces. Boom, boom. So I'm going to try and reveal this last bottom room down here, and then make a run for it back to the stair tile. There is earth. So that's going to give me, ooh, yes. I gained an armor token, and I got my shadow that I needed. And I'm not adjacent to the fungal patch, which I guess I could have sat there, because then that would have put 1 damage on him, but he hasn't been too tough to defeat. So, all right, let's see if we can't start closing this thing out here. All right, so I'm gonna reveal a room. Start my turn, revealing a room. Okay, so let's draw a feature card and see what we got here. Ooh, weapon rack. I do like the weapon rack, because this again can deal damage directly to enemies in the room. So there's our weapon rack. We'll put that there. And I've not moved yet. I've not spent any actions. So, and I know the wolf's off the board. He's up there. He basically, with his 6 movement, is going to make it just into this room, which will, if Shadow's still here, make us deal with this. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that right now. So, I think what it's time for is to draw a quest card. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, when revealed, place 1 per person quest token on this room's feature card. After each hero draws a minion threat card, when revealing this room, it is spawned in the nearest space adjacent to this room's feature. All right, so let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, but it's a Call of Loon event. So hold on. After each hero draws a minion threat card. So let's deal with this. Each hero with 2 or more threat tokens must activate each werewolf. No. In their threat area. Each hero with no werewolf in their threat area. Does this count as a werewolf? I don't think so. Because the werewolves I know specifically say werewolf. And this is the black wolf. And this is werewolf in quotation marks. in their threat area must change one altar die to shadow. Well, that's fine. I actually prefer having the shadow out there. So what have I not been using? Well, we'll just do this one. Okay. So yeah, this Call of Loon actually helps me a little bit, I guess because I'm a werewolf. Okay, so back to this card. It is spawned in the nearest space adjacent to this room's feature. Each hero who does not draw a minion threat card when revealing this room must draw one lurker card. Okay. Well, we know that's going to be somebody. Ooh, a Shadow Bender. Another... person from the Crowl group. Okay, so it needs to go in a space adjacent to the feature and closest to me, so that's roughly there. Then each minion in this room gains one armor token. Okay, so technically Lurker is a minion. It says minion at the top. All right, so the minion, the Lurker actually doesn't keep me, it's not guarding anything. I still have to get adjacent to the weapon rack and loot it. And you know what? I failed to loot last time, which was my fault. The first two I had gotten in other ways, the second one I forgot to loot. So I'm going to show you what looting does here, obviously. And that was my fault, but I don't think it would have been too bad. But you'll get to see what looting is. I did miss that. So normally when you exhaust this next to a feature, you draw a looting card. You don't just get the quest token. So I misplayed that on the second one, but I believe the first and the third one I gained via other matters of looting. So back to the game. All right. So I've unlocked this room and everything there is to unlock about it. And I think that it's definitely time to, become wolf form. So suffer 1 damage, flip this card. So boop, boop, boop. Spend one of these. Okay, I can deal with that. All right. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and spend our quick route. So I'll just exhaust that to move 2 spaces. 1, 2, whoops, wrong miniature. All right, so I'm coming in. So I could just run up here, loot, and then run for it, which may happen. This door is locked. I can unlock this door as part through middle of my movement action. This room has already been revealed. Same with over here. So, but minions cannot like come through this door. Okay, so he couldn't like come down and cut me off. All right, but I want to get a little closer. So let's see if we can't do that. Let's do this on the scent. It's a feat card, so this is not an action. So I've not spent any actions yet. I'm going to spend a supply to turn this into a 3 dice roll. And for every success, I get to move 1 space. All right, it's pretty straightforward. 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. All right, at this point, I am adjacent to the Shadow Bender. So, and now I can search. So I can spend this out, or do I want to just do a direct damage to this guy? Yeah, I think I'm going to be done with this. I really just wanted it for the movement. So now I'm going to use this attack action. That's another 3 dice attack. Yeah. All right, so 1 more. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 1, 2. So 2 are coming across. But after rolling dice for your attack, add 1 crit to the results. So I can add this here and roll in another one. So that's 2 more damage coming to him. And now Perfect. I can exhaust this card to roll this out and deal 1 damage to the enemy. So he's done. All right, so he's just done at this point. I gain a supply. Again, I don't know if there's... I know there's a limit to the focus you can have, but I don't think there's a limit to the supply because it's technically supposed to be a shared pool. So anyways, that may be the most supply you ever see in a solo game. Okay, so the lurker is done. Took care of business with him. Let's get you out of here. Now, what I need to do is to be able to move 1 space, and I don't have anything that can help me move 1 space. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh, oh, my gosh, oh, my gosh. All right. So, I played a feat card. I did attack. But that's it. So, I guess I can go ahead and do this and just spend my movement. Yeah, 1, 2. Ugh. All right. So now let's show you what a loot should look like. I'm going to exhaust this. You draw a loot card. Now, loot cards usually have these 5 symbols at the top. So it says we need to test, which unfortunately is our worst stat. So I'm definitely going to be spending a supply to turn this into a 2 dice roll. All right, and I have no focus. So I got 2 successes. I'll certainly take the focus. Now, for each success, you may change 1 altar die to the result of your choice. Then, if the altar dice results match the results above, you may gain 1 quest token from the room's future card. So, it's like this little puzzle. But, I need to be able to line these up correctly without, let's see which all match up right off the bat. Okay, so this worked out well. So you can see these altar dice were already in this in this setup, and so the only one, and I got my 2 successes, so I could have flipped 2 of these over, and so there you go. This now matches this, so now I can take this off of here and put it on my backpack. To my knowledge, I do not re-roll the altar dice. It doesn't say anything about re-rolling the altar dice afterwards. I think I just leave them as is. So now the question is, can I make use of those? I don't think so. Let's take this back. All right. So I'm now here. Question is, do I now just take a run for it? I think I do. He's going to be able to come through this door and then this door to get to me, but that's fine. I think at this point, we just want to get out of here. So 1, 2, you know, I can put up a door. It really doesn't matter. And then 3, I'm just now in this room. Okay, so that was my 3rd action. Let's just get out of here. So, well, we know this guy's now a threat for us. So, he gets to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he actually can't even get into the room with us. But that is his best line. He would not go all the way down here and around again. This is his most direct route. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Best he can do is be in the doorway. So we are not in his room. So we don't have, but he doesn't have a shadow rune. So that's fine. He basically just stays over here. And now this is the first time we actually are going to have to deal with one of these cards here. If the black wolf figure is on the board, it must engage and inflict 6. Okay, so now it's going to engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Inflict 6. Okay, so that's orange. And so I have this card. I might as well use it. It's going to give me +2 dice to an already 3. So I'm actually rolling 5 dice out here, which is really nice. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 armor tokens to spend and 1 natural defense. So I think I'm doing all right. 2 crits. Boom. I'm pretty sure I'm blocking all of it. What was it? Inflict 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, so I've used up that card. And otherwise the Black Wolf heals 1 damage. Nope, we don't do any of this. All right. And so we're good. He stays there, but we're just going to run away from him now at this point. Moving down the line. Let's see here. Each hero with 4 or more quest tokens on their backpack must either discard 1 focus or draw 1 lurker card. Okay, well, I'll discard my only focus. I do not... Oh, there is Earth. So I'll gain an armor token. Why not? Roll that out. Okay. And... yeah, I think it's just time to get the heck on out of here. So again, we are simply trying to get to the stairs tile here. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. So direct line here, get on the stairs. I have 4 tokens on my backpack. So the first thing I'm going to do is use, so I now discard this, the quick route to move up to 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, let's see here. Don't really have anything else I can use. If I really needed to, I could jump into elf form, but all right. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I'm gonna need it. 1 more. 1, 2, 3. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the stair tile. Each hero has 4 or more quest tokens on their backpack. We have pillaged the vault, and we are successful. So I feel like I got kind of lucky there. I did oopsie and fail to draw a loot card. So let's just see what the other one would have been. You know, it would have been another test. If I had been in wolf form, which I can't remember if I was, that would have been pretty easy. Maybe not so much for Leyson Pines. But actually, this one would have come up second. This one would have been super easy in the wolf form. So my apologies. I guess I cheated a little bit, but I do like that little aspect. So it's surprising that I forgot about it, of the Pillaging the Vault scenario. Anyways, this has been a full solo playthrough using Leyson Pines and Isaac Childress's additions to the game. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful or entertaining or enjoyable, any of the above. If you did, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and be part of the videos in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.